Ryan, you don't like
Ryan, this
tacos?
is your fault. If you would just pick something, we wouldn't be going everywhere. Hi, what's your wait time for a party of 3?
How long did it take for us to pick the place?
Good hour.
Good hour. So finally ate. Took 3 hours or 4 hours to eat.
What?
Okay, so how many campuses are you guys on?
Yeah, so with everything that One Voice is currently reaching, including schools that we're in and schools that are pending, is close to 70. Last year we averaged around 10,000 students a week attending Jesus clubs in public schools. Those are clubs that are meeting during lunch. We meet one of the students, we meet one of the teachers. Now remember guys, I don't have any connections in the school. So a lot of times people are like, well, I don't know anyone. Here's what I did. I got out of bed. That's step number 1. Okay? You got to get out of bed. You got to brush your teeth. Okay? I went to the school and I just started meeting people. Eventually, I met a student teacher. So we're in this classroom with this teacher. We're planning things out, and all of a sudden, she gets a call from the principal because he finds out that an outside group is on his campus. So he goes, "Hey, I want to meet with this group," and I'm like, "I don't want to meet with you. You know, I don't care how old you get. When you got to go to the principal's office, it is still terrifying." So I go to his office, and we're there. And I remember sitting there. I'm waiting for him to come in. His name was Mr. Gonzalez. And so he walks in the room, and I stand up. I'm like, how are you doing, sir? He goes, "Don't call me sir." I was like, "All right, mister." You know, I don't really know what to say. And he sits there, and he goes, "So what do you want to do in my school?" And I said, I'm thinking to myself, I could either lie or I could just be honest. And I said, "Well, I want to start a Jesus club." He goes, "Done. What else you want?" And I was like, "I want the gym during lunch." He goes, "Done. What else you want?" I was like, "I want $1 million. At this point, he didn't ask for anything. I said, "I want to bring donuts every week, and I want to bring 15 to 20 people." He goes, "Done." I mean, it was literally this moment. So we launched this club. Our first meeting with 200 students showed up at the gym. Preach the gospel. Cameron was one of those 200. And so encouraging. Yeah, after he got saved, his hair turned a different color. It was just total transformation. But it was amazing. So we go in, and what it looks like is we set up. How many of you have ever been to youth group before, or like a youth conference, right? This is kind of what we do, but every week we transform gyms into churches. There was this one school that we were in, and I remember they would not allow a club in the campus. This was a school in LA. And so what I did is I went up to one of the administrators, and I says, "Hey, is there anything I can do to serve you?" And he laughs, and he goes, "You can repaint our office." And I said, "Cool, we'll be back in 2 weeks." So we showed up with paint and a whole team of people, and he was blown away. He was like, so we just started painting, patching holes. I mean, this was like, guys, I heard someone say this: preach the gospel and sometimes use your words. Right? Most of us think that the highest place you can get is with a microphone in front of a crowd. No, the gospel being preached starts with the way you live. So we're just going on this wall, painting it. Guys, check this out. As we're finishing up, he calls me in his office and he goes, "Sit down." So I sit down and he goes, "So what can I do for you?" I mean, he's acting like we're doing a drug deal or something, right? And I was like, I want to start a club, right? A Jesus club. He goes, I know a lady, right? And I was like, what's her name? He goes, Miss On. We call her Crazy On, because she carries a Bible. And I was like, can I get her room number? And he goes, you know what I mean? It just is, we launched a club, first meeting, 180 students come, get saved. I mean, you're going to encounter people like that. And in that school, there was a AP, an assistant principal, who absolutely hated us, that is now inviting our team to do events. And I mean, they had their big rally where they invite all the clubs, and he's like, hey, Jesus Club is going to be there, right? It's one of those things where you win people through love, man.
And they're in different parts of the body of Christ.